Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here, and today I wanted to talk about streaming. You know, everybody's criticizing Rich at Review Tech USA for the meltdown that he had, and his poor reaction, if you will, to some goal that he had put up there. He didn't meet it, and then he was all reacting badly to it. For the most part, something maybe a DSP would do or something like that. Let me say this. I am no fan of Review Tech USA. I was a fan in the beginning, and then, I just stopped watching him because there was no tech. Right? And this is I'm back from the 13-16 killer days. Remember when he put on his shirt backwards? Going back and forth. I'm from back then. Okay, back then, Rich, when he was trying to get cameras and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm no big fan of his, and I'm not here to do a hate video on him or anything like that. It's not that. Live streaming takes a toll on you. There's only so much emotional bandwidth that you can have as a person. Right? It's very difficult. It's a very difficult thing to do, whether you're playing video games or just live streaming, reacting to different things. It's an acquired skill, right? And depending your situation in life might be easier, might be harder for you. For me, it's harder, let me tell you, because number one, playing video games is something that I do as a place of refuge, solace, stuff like that. I do that in private. That's how I relax, if you will. So it's very hard for me to play and share with people. And sometimes when I'm playing, what doesn't make me a good streamer is that I stay quiet because I'm enjoying the game, right? But when it comes to live streaming, you have to be interacting with people. Some people are going to be happy. Some people are going to be mad. Some people are going to be sad, what have you. But you have to spend emotional energy doing that. And it's something that, okay, if you want to do it from choice, that's okay. You do it. But if you have to show up to work to do that every day, if you have to do it for money, it's a whole different endeavor, right? It's something that, unless you have that talent, unless you're born with that talent, it's something that I don't know that many people would do. And there's a lot of people that are very successful out there in doing it, and they have that talent. I don't, right? And for me, it's mentally taxing, and I think it would be for most people, right? For most people, they would have to do that in order to make a living, because you don't feel like streaming every day. But if that's the way you're going to make your living, you have to stream, right? You have to be like DSP. And that isn't an easy thing to do, right? Not in today's internet. No way. And the man is going through something with his kid, which I don't wish on anyone. I couldn't, right? If I was going through that, let me tell you, I would not be on the internet, let alone freaking streaming. I wouldn't do that, right? And I'm not here to defend Rich, right? But I'm just saying, if you are in that type of situation, you have to know that you have to take a break, right? Don't put yourself in that situation where you have to show up to do these different kind of things, because you will have these type of situations. If you're in a pissed off mood and you have your meltdowns, it's different. If you have a meltdown at work, if you work a regular job, nobody's going to know, right? If you work as a electrician, as a plumber, as a waiter, as an engineer, and you had a bad day at work and you had a meltdown, you're a complete asshole, nobody is going to know. You can come back on YouTube and you could be, whatever. But on YouTube, if you're a streamer, people are going to know. People are going to see it. It's going to be publicly displayed. And I don't care how mentally tough you are. It does take a toll on any human being. Any human being. So there has to be a line where you have to say to yourself, I need to step back. I'm going through something very difficult. Whatever it is. It could be work. It could be your family. It could be anything. But a lot of times, us as people, us as the audience, we can see in real time the negative effects that living on the internet have on people's mindset, on their minds, on their souls, on their well-being, right? And what happens a lot of times is people will see you at your worst of times, and that's what they point out. Now, what people are criticizing him for is, he's going through all these things, but yet he's still live streaming. Is that the smartest thing to do? I mean, I wouldn't do it. And I don't know many people that would, right? And these are the kind of things that can happen and this is not, again, this is not a video to shit on Review Tech USA. I don't really watch them, right? But for those people out there, hey, you know what? It's okay to step back from YouTube if you're going through something. It's okay to step back from the internet. It's okay to take a break, right? We don't speak of it much, but there is so much mental energy that you have. There's only so much emotional energy that you have, and those should be priorities to your real life problems. You should reserve that energy for the people that are important to you. You should reserve that energy for people that love you, people that care about you, not strangers on the internet because you need to make a buck, right? There's some things you can't buy with money. Your mental health, your well-being, all that stuff are things that you can't buy with money. Sometimes it's better just to step back. And this might be one of the cases. All right, humans, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves out there. There are things more important than YouTube, let me tell you. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.